Well, hello, all my amazingly beautiful Scorpio friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your tarot for today. Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Alright, now, I have 4 piles in front of you. Your past, present, and possible future. Now remember, when we get to the future is not set in stone. It can change anytime you so choose it, alright? Now, this 4th pile is all the energy between past, present, and future. This will either resonate or it won't. I'm just telling a story. I don't know where these energies go, but you will, if that makes sense. Alright. And then we got the bottom of the deck. I'll tell you that. And after we're done, I'll do an 8-card spread, which is the Broken Heart spread or something like that. I can never get that name right. It could also be because I'm always tired too from stuff. Alright. Let's get started, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. How are you? Are you doing good? I hope so. Let's see what's going on with these. Past energy, you completed a lot of tasks. You used a lot of willpower. You rock. You were waiting for the truth about the toxicity, because you decided that you were going to break off and become independent. That, or you dropped bad habits. You thought that if you drop the bad habits, that you'd be able to build your business and thrive, because you deserve the best. Currently, you're at a 6 of Wands. Successful. Heck yeah. Victorious. But you're a little bored in the form of 4 of Cups. You're bored and dissatisfied with the situation. It could be between this Queen of Wands, who's, very caring, self-sacrifice, official, and fiery, right? She's willing to lend a hand, even if it's not attached to the rest of her wrist, if that makes sense. So you could be having issues between her or this Page of Swords, someone who's a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, who's very inquisitive, headstrong, and observant. Yeah. Your possible future, remember it can change anytime you so choose it, would be a 10 of Wands. You're juggling, struggling. God, it's hard, right? You have a Tower moment. Everything in your life gets shaken up. But you decide that you're going to come at it from a new approach, and decided that you want to give your cup of love to someone that you absolutely love and adore. Okay. 4th pile here, you're done with the High Priestess. So there's mysteries and secrets, and you got to look within. You're going to be rescued. There's hope. You're going to be dealing with a Libra in the justice system, so you're probably going to court. But you are also in the form of Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. You've got a boss baby here. Well, you are a boss baby, but this boss baby is your boss. And even though you're dealing with a court issue, this boss is working you hard, because they see something in you that you don't see in yourself. I mean, you just got over an addiction, right? And you're traveling. You're getting what you want out of a situation, but you're not getting what you need out of a situation. And you got choices to make, and you're going to make a choice, because you don't like other people making choices for you. And you can have the strength to pull through, and you're going to keep going in the form of Leo energy. Yeah, you're fighting. You're fighting someone and severing ties because they pulled a 3 of Swords on you and broke your heart. Could have been one of the 3 of the 3 of Swords, right? You cheated, they cheated, okay? Everybody's a cheat. Then you do the chicken dance, right? 2, you're bitching about them to your family and bringing them into the situation, and they're doing the same to you instead of you guys both sitting down and talking it out. That's an option there. The 3rd one is something takes priority over your relationship. I see it as the toxicity, drugs, alcohol, maybe pornography, sex, being a workaholic, putting money above the relationship, gambling, games, you got it, right? You're dealing with a player energy. Someone's very romantic, but once they get your heart, they're skipping town. But you're also dealing with a new beginning with someone. And even though you're having issues with someone else, right? You're able to finally sit down with them and have a conversation and work it out, which is going to be hard. I'm not going to lie. Life's not easy. It's not meant to be easy. But ultimately, you're going to be stepping into this Cancer energy, which is, you're traveling. I'm feeling like you won your court case. And everything's looking up from there. Alright, now let's shuffle and do the 8-card spread. My hands are a little stiff. I've been outside. It was kind of cold out, which has surprised me. Because I was told tonight is going to be like 90 degrees warm, right? But it's so chill pickle out. Quiet and freezing balls. Like, that threw me through a loop. Not to mention someone broke my work vehicle. So I have to walk everywhere. Such a long walk. And up hills, oh my god, up hills. They hurt so bad when I have to walk up hills. Not because I'm a lazy fat ass, because we all know that. I am. On occasion, I try to do things to make it easier on my ankles. But as a child, just kidding, as a young adult, from childhood to young adult, I used to be outside all the time, like most of my generation, before this new generation was glued to TVs. So I had to walk everywhere. When I worked, I walked 4 miles home from work in the dark. When I was at Job Corps in Clearfield, Utah, I walked 2 miles from campus to the DATC, and I walked 2 miles from the DATC back to my dorm. Then I lived on a second floor, so I had to go up a couple flights of stairs. Not to mention I've helped people move, and I've moved, and when I was down south with my kid, when we were living with my husband's grandparents, I had to keep my kid on my shoulders at all times. That means from morning to night, every day. Every day. Oh my gosh. My back was killing me. Actually threw it out a couple times and got cramps. Like in the form of like knots in my lower back. But all that, and then being a security guard, and, I don't even know what the hell to call them. I think they're the inner ball joints, ankle ball joints, if that makes sense. They're gone. So I cry myself to sleep. Every time I get in bed. And then during the day, in order to work, I take a couple of 500 aspirins in order to deal with the pain. And then when I get off work, I take a couple more. Because I do a 12-hour shift. Stairs are my nightmare. I can go down them, but up them, oh my god. Going uphill too. But that's just how life goes. You get older, you start to fall apart. You probably shouldn't fall apart at the age of 30, but that's just how it goes, especially for the generations that, worked really hard to take care of their families and stuff. I've shuffled these enough, I think. All right. Okay. Excuse me, that was a weird cough. I have a dry throat. I hope everybody's being safe. Ooh, guess what? You'll be the first sign to know this. But I ordered my new tarot deck. So I'm going to be able to clarify these zombie cards with ghost cards. Ooh. Hell yeah. I'm going to rock it like it's old school. Pimping and whatnot. Alright. Let's get started on this. You've been so patiently listening to me. I go quiet sometimes too. Now, this card represents the central issue of your relationship. Alright? So, you both are fighting over something. You don't think it's stupid and they don't think it's stupid, but you're fighting over something stupid and your relationship's slowly crawling away. There goes the love. This card represents how you see the other person. You're bored. Scorpio, you are bored and dissatisfied with them. Wow. This card, Scorpio, is how they see you. They see you as a lesson learned, and you are also their world. This card represents unknown influences on your relationship. So there's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Alright, you're dealing with someone who's caring, self-sacrificial, dealing with someone with lots of passion. This card represents where you want the relationship to go. You want luck and destiny. You want the good stuff. Luck, destiny, fate. You want it all to add up to something. Because you feel like it's not there yet. I mean, you're fucking bored, but they are not bored. So maybe it's not. I think in order to reach this, you need to work together with them. Alright? Now, this card represents who can help your relationship. The cavalry, obviously. You're waiting for them. Maybe you need to sit down and talk with them. They can help you with your relationship if you talk to them. Okay? This card represents the challenges in your relationship. Maybe this is one of the third parties or something. Aries, Leo, Sag. An entrepreneur. Optimistic. What? Challenges is you're trying to become an entrepreneur. This card represents the outcome of your relationship. Money. The outcome of your relationship will be money. So, let me get this straight. You guys are fighting. You're waiting for the cavalry to arrive, which is probably in the form of the justice. So you're waiting to get money from the justice system, and that's the cavalry, because you're tired of fighting with your spouse because you're bored as all hell with them. They see you as their world, and you want nothing but fortune and luck. The outcome will be money. And there's still passion here with them. I think they're just tired of fighting with you, Scorpio. I think they miss you, but I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, so here's a little known secret. If your cards are missing from the deck and I move them, I don't remember exactly what happened in your past, present, or future. Okay? And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I have short-term memory and PTSD. Okay? But what I think here, because after I do these readings, I don't remember what happened. And the only time I remembered what happened during all your guys' readings was like 3 weeks ago when everybody was having a shit day. Like every sign, it was horrible. But I feel like there is a third party, right? You remember. This is your reading. So there's a third party, and I think there's a lot of toxicity. And they love you. I don't remember seeing the devil card, But I do think that they do watch you, and I still have high hopes for you both. But it's the fighting, you know? Yeah, some relationships, they get stale over time, but, when it gets stale, if you still love the person, I mean, it takes two to tango, so if you're willing to work it out, then they should as well be, I'm over here eating candy. But you are winning. You're winning money. You're gonna get luck. But there's still a lot of passion here for you. Okay. Sometimes it looks nicer to go to someone else's lawn because it looks greener. But when we get there, we realize that our grass was greener the whole time. Sometimes it's nicer to water your own grass instead of skimping out. But, relationships take a lot of work and effort. I mean, it's got to be 50-50. I mean, sometimes I can see it as being like 90-10, depending on if the other person's really not feeling good or not doing so hot, like mentally. Like, say if a family member died, or, someone was struck with a really bad illness and then they're not to their full potential and they're sad. I can see that as being an option. But if you're doing in a relationship where it's constantly 90-10 and you're doing and doing and doing and the other person is just taking and taking and taking and they're vampiring you out of your energy, I mean, then you got to really reassess. And talk to them. Don't talk at them. Think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it to whoever you're dating or with, right? Alright, I went quiet long enough. I'm a little bit tired. Didn't go on a micro nap, I promise you. I love you. I know that you're going through some shit. They're going through some shit, and I wish the best for you. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share, and join me again next time for some general tarot reading, right? I mean, if you want a personal, I can do that. Just email me, message me through Messenger, or just leave a comment. I don't know. I've been debating on if I want to take the comments down. Like, the option to be able to comment. Love you. Bye.